Yeah, that
researcher
makes a
in the
lot of
Netherlands I
sense.
spoke to earlier this year, and he was like the one of the world's expert on crying. And we had this super interesting
Mm,
conversation, and because something I read, we were saying that, and he was confirming it and adding a little bit of texture to it, that a lot of people think that it's something bad will happen to you, and then you'll have the emotion, and then you'll cry. And what he was saying, what
mm,
I've read saying that, like,
mm,
that's not the order of operation here. It's something bad will happen to you. You have this bodily
mm.
reaction that you need to cry and emote. Then you accept that emotion, and then you cry, and you have all the learning and, like, in many cases, catharsis and things like that. Right.
Yeah,
And
that's so
I
good.
think
That's
about
so
that.
good. Yeah, like
I
there's a
think like
that's
once a
such a
week since
good,
he and I
yeah.
had that
Uh-huh.
conversation months ago, because it's kind of like, if it's, to use an extreme example, we have this bodily reaction that we need to go to the bathroom. And if we don't go to the bathroom, there are severe societal and physical consequences that we have. You know what I mean? You're going to wet yourself. You're going to be laughed at. You're in a business meeting. This is, I'm going to lose my job.
Right.
Like there's just so many things wrapped up in that, that like nobody is not answering that call. If you do, there's even physical complications, right? Whereas that's
Right,
not really
right,
the
right,
case
right.
with feelings and crying, because we can, like, our higher level brain can shut that
Exactly.
down. So after a while, that message of
Totally.
shutting it down becomes so strong that, I don't know, that's the move. And it
That's
feels
the
like,
move.
I
Yeah.
think those emotions,
Yeah.
even though they're not acknowledged, I think they still run the show. What?
That's so good. Yeah, like that's I mean, I
Hmm.
entirely agree that there's a, s- a saying I ascribe to, which is crying is not the hurting, it
Oh,
is
I
the
like
healing.
that too.
Right? It's not the hurting, right? Meaning that exactly what you said, right? That awareness has to be tapped into, right? That it's okay
Right.
for me to emote. And it's from that place then that I process, right? Crying is
Right.
not
The
the hurting, it's the
acceptance
healing.
is, like, I think the most
So
important part of of a process.
that's it.
Interesting.